Meanwhile, Gab, Real Madrid beat Mallorca as Vinicius makes his first appearance in nearly 2 months, but it's a tough slog.
Yeah, Mallorca come in, play super defensive, as you expect. Carleto lines up with Vini and Rodrigo up front, which means there really is no center forward.
Yeah.
And you get a game like this. Vinicius, I think, was really super raring to go. He had the little nutmeg on Samu Costa. He had his moments. In the end, he spent a lot of time complaining and being frustrated and being unhappy. And in the end, it's Uncle Tony Rudiger who goes with a header to save the 3 points. Not a great performance, but they move on. And you always do this. It's the kind of game where they're either going to score straight away and put like 3 or 4 past them.
That's true.
Or it was going to turn into a game like this. Diario AS in Spain are reporting that Jude Bellingham is violating Liga uniform rules by cutting holes in the back of his socks, Jules. This is not uncommon. We see this a lot on television, but maybe for the more old school folk, it's hard to understand why players do this.
Surely it's not hard to understand. It's just like some socks are really tight. They are really tight. Even the ones where you would just have only the shin. You don't have the sock anymore because they put another sock underneath. This can't be a real rule. This is a wind up. Surely it's one of those.
I think it probably is an obscure rule about equipment and stuff like that. And
I mean, it's not just him, by the way. There's loads of players I saw yesterday in the Atletico Girona game.
I know, but Jude Bellingham's a bigger star.
All
those guys you saw in the Atletico. No, but what I find interesting, though, is there's 2 things to this. I mean, one, I don't really care. But I don't remember this happening until maybe 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Did people before that just play with uncomfortable socks? Was sock
technology?
I think
they were maybe not as tight.
Was
or maybe
sock technology better?
No, maybe the calves were not as muscular. No, really? Yeah.
10 years ago. We're not talking
still,
like Sir Stanley Matthews in the 1950s.
I mean, there's a reason why if they didn't feel like doing it, they would not do it. It's not a fashion. It's not fashion. It's because it's not pretty. And I've talked to players who do it, and I guarantee you it's not because they find it pretty.
I think it's a level of OCD among certain players.
I don't think it is at all. I think they do it for a reason. Otherwise, they would not do it.